Okay, this is an overview of your goals and objectives and your log document. So, as part of this document, you will be establishing 2 goals and at least 2 objectives for each goal for your practicum experience. And the goals and objectives will guide what you do during your practicum. So it's very important that you discuss your goals and objectives with your preceptor, and your preceptor can be involved with developing those goals and objectives as well. So we are really going to take those particular goals and objectives, so think very carefully about them. You are going to correlate your experience with those goals and objectives through your log. So I'll go into that in a little more detail in just a moment. So the first section of the goals and objectives and log document is the goals and objectives. So what you will be doing is establishing 2 goals, as I said, and at least 2 SMART objectives for each goal. So you can have more than that, and that's perfectly fine. And many of you will have more than the requirement. So just make sure that you also indicate that your preceptor has indeed approved your goals and objectives, and there's an area on the form that you will complete. So when you're writing your objectives, make sure they're in SMART format, that they're specific, they're measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So make sure that you have those measurable components of your objectives as well. And of course, you want to make sure that you use proper grammar and punctuation and spelling, and that your goals and objectives are specifically reflective of what you want to gain through the practicum experience and building your leadership practice. And you also want to make sure that those goals and objectives are achievable. So that's kind of an overview of the goals and objectives themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the form itself. So we're going to take a look at that, how you're going to operationalize the goals and objectives and document on your log document. Okay, as far as your goals and objectives and clinical log, this is a 2-part document. So you're going to complete the first section of the document when you're submitting your goals and objectives. So as I alluded to in the rubric, you're going to be establishing your goals and objectives. And if you have more than 2 goals, you can include that on this form as well. So what you are going to do is you're just going to fill in the blanks. You're going to establish your goal right in this area, and then you're going to write your specific objectives. And there's 3 areas for objectives, but you need to have at least 2. But if you have more, that's fine. And if you have more objectives, you can add 1D. So just add to this particular form as you see fit. And the same holds true if you have a 3rd goal. Place practicum goal number 3 and then list that goal in the specific objectives. So they will be 3A, 3B, on and on and on. So make sure that you list out very clearly your goals and objectives and the date that you discussed your goals and objectives with your preceptor are on this form as well. So like I said, this is a 2-part document. So you will also be using this form as your log. So you will be documenting your experience on this form as well, and you will be correlating with your goals and objectives what you completed. So you will put the date, the amount of time that you spent at your practicum experience. You'll just bullet point kind of an overview of what you did, and then you will look at what you've done and what goals or objectives are you including or what you achieved during that experience. And you may achieve different goals, and that's okay to indicate more than one goal here or more than one objective here. And you may be working on goals and objectives on multiple days, so you can have the same goal maybe on a couple of days if you're addressing leadership practices, so to speak. So, you know, that goal may be on each and every day. So just kind of correlate. This is really important as you're designing your practicum experience, to make sure that you're meeting your particular goals and objectives as you're doing your practicum. So this is a very customized experience for you, and you are establishing what you want to work on to build your leadership experience. And then you want to reflect how you're gaining those skills to build your leadership practice here on the log. So if you have any questions or concerns about completing the log, just let me know. But there's a number of dates, and you can add to this table if you would like, if you do multiple days or need more areas to document. So again, you need to complete the full 90 hours, and the log portion is actually a pass-fail portion of this assignment. You need to complete those 90 hours to pass the course. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Thank you so much.